Does this music remind you of anything? For me, this fills me with a heavy dose of nostalgia. Back when I was 6, I used to play this game a lot and even used to dress up and imagine I was Arkantos, leading an army. Yes, I am talking about Age of Mythology, and many of you might feel the same way about this game. Hello Internet, welcome to another video from Should You Play series. If you like this kind of review videos or lore hunting videos from video games, be sure to subscribe and keep your notifications on. I, being an avid fan of Age of Mythology, really wished for a definitive edition treatment, like Age of Empires 1, 2 and 3. I even posted on Reddit inquiring about possible rumor when it was still not announced. Now my wish is fulfilled and we have the glorious Age of Mythology Retold. So, what is this Age of Mythology about? Those who are familiar with the Age of Empires series will find yourself at home, and those of you who are not, you can experience this majestic real-time strategy game. This game is set around the ancient time and based on Greek, Egyptian and Norse mythologies. As a real-time strategy, you will build bases, train economic units to gather resources to boom your economy. The booming economy helps you to build strong military to dominate your enemies. Among your military ranks, there will be mythical units like Cyclops, Minotaurs, and Trolls, each blessed with supernatural abilities. Let the heroes from the legends lead your army and face the myth units of the enemies. Age of Mythology's premise involved historic premises like Trojan War and myths like assassination of Osiris, Thor's hammer, and Kronos' imprisonment. There are multiple modes in Age of Mythology Retold. In campaign, you experience the legendary tales of the heroes. Currently, 3 campaigns are available: Fall of Trident, The Golden Gift, and The New Atlantis. New campaigns are expected to be added in future expansions. This is basically the story mode of the game. I will talk about it more in the story section. In the skirmish mode, you can select one of the available worshipping deities and the corresponding civilization to play a custom match against AI. You can adjust the difficulty of the AI and choose its civilization. Other customization options include selection of map, starting age, etc. The goal of the match generally is domination of the enemies or construction and defending wonder for a certain period of time. The multiplayer is just like skirmish, but you play against real players online than the AI. You can also play teamed matches like 2 versus 2. Some gameplay customizations are joint decisions of players. There is a scenario editor which can be used to make custom scenarios using in-game assets. These custom scenarios can be played by you or other players. The Retold version added a new mode called Mythical Battles. This mode is similar to the historical battle from Age of Empires. They are single mission campaigns in short. The gameplay, though very similar to Age of Empires, differs in the field of mythology. There are myth units with special powers. Also, there are god powers that can be used to invoke powerful environmental effects like plague, earthquake, and meteor. At the current stage, there are 3 available campaigns as mentioned before. They offer a story that you'd remember for a long time, legendary tales that took inspirations from the mythological epics. The Fall of Trident is the campaign from original Age of Mythology. You follow the footsteps of Arkantos, a battle-worn, experienced Atlantean admiral. He braved many tough foes before, but now his life moves in melancholy, fending pirates as the defender of Atlantis. Meanwhile, Greece is having a deadly war with Troy. The Greeks have asked Atlantis for help, but Arkantos is indifferent. Athena, Greek goddess of wisdom and warfare, shows up in Arkantos' dream and warns him of a dark time that is coming. Dark times ahead. Arkantos, awaken. After some meaningful events, Arkantos decides to join the Trojan War, and gradually, unfathomable events unfold as Arkantos eventually travels through Greece, underworld, Egypt, Scandinavia, and back to Atlantis. The story, although original, integrates various historic and mythological accounts like Trojan War, imprisonment of the Titans, Tree of Life, death of Osiris, etc. Whether you are a myth enthusiast or a RTS lover, you will really enjoy the story of Arkantos. Heroes from Iliad and Odyssey like Ajax and Odysseus play a vital role in the story. The second campaign, A Golden Gift, was a bonus campaign exclusive to Age of Mythology Gold Edition. This campaign follows the dwarf brothers Brock and Ithri. These master smiths compete with each other to make the ultimate weapon for the god Freyr. This takes place sometimes before the Fall of Trident campaign. The third campaign is a sequel to Fall of Trident and follows Castor, son of Arkantos. I am not giving intro to the story as it might be spoiler for the Fall of Trident campaign. Being a 2024 release, Age of Mythology Retold has a very impressive graphics. It has a bird's-eye view camera and represents the world from top. The models, vegetation, water, all are soothing to eyes. You can see this comparison clip to see how much Retold improved from the original 2002 release. Another positive graphical change I find is realistic size, as much as real you think it is, as all of these are mythological creatures, so they are not real anyways. Like Sons of Osiris in the original were of human size, where in Retold they are much larger. Age of Mythology has a lots of sides that would give it the status of a masterpiece. This being a remake of a game that had been legendary in the time it was made, gives it these qualities. The Retold version improves the graphics by refining the models and cinematic, while keeping the essence of the original by not changing anything from the campaign. Lots of quality of life features like selecting all military units, auto queue, etc. were added, making the game more enjoyable, accessible and modern. Also, the gods were given new portrait, while there is an option to use the legacy portrait as a DLC. The new portraits are generally an improvement over the original. Also, the music is very amazing and represents the theme very well. You can hear one of them in the background. The main problem, con or downside that I felt in Age of Mythology Retold is the new voiceover. While the original voice acting was majestic and played a significant role to the story, the actors were not from the civilization they represent. The developers in Retold seem to prioritize hiring a voice actor with Greek accent for a Greek character rather than focusing whether he or she can depict the emotion behind the dialogues. Especially, the voice of Athena seemed so mundane in Retold, while her original VA seemed majestic and otherworldly. Also, the voice of Arkantos seems much younger and enthusiastic here, contrasting to his battle-worn and tired theme. However, good news is all these problems can be solved with the original voice mod, which is the top mod now. Hear this with and without mod comparison and you will understand yourself.
That looked like Theris. It has been a long time since you sent him to the underworld, Arkantos. Fighting old battles again?
Yes. Old enemies. I still see them here.
You have won more battles for Atlantis than can be counted, faced opponents no other man dared fight.
That was long ago. Today, Atlantis' enemies live only in my dreams. I face feeble pirates now.
Is that what you believe, Atlantean? Atlantis still has enemies.
That looked like Theris. It has been a long time since you sent him to the underworld, Arkantos. Fighting old battles again?
Yes. Old enemies. I still see them here.
You have won more battles for Atlantis than can be counted. Faced opponents no other man dared fight.
That was long ago. Today, Atlantis' enemies live only in my dreams. I face feeble pirates now.
Is that what you believe, Atlantean? Atlantis still has enemies.
So, this was my review of Age of Mythology Retold. I rate this masterpiece 10 out of 10. You can also check my review of Persona 3 Reload. If you like this kind of review videos and lore hunting, be sure to like this video, subscribe and keep the notifications on. Thank you.